back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Scotty Does Know with your host, Scotty Baker. And I do know that the name for the butt end of the umbrella at the very end of it, that little knob thing that's best used for butt ending and weaponry, is called a ferrule. Not like a feral cat, but ferrule, spelled Ferrule. And now you know. And this episode is brought to you in part by Baker Studios, at Baker Studios _ on Instagram for all your wedding needs. Are you guys getting married? A lot of people are, because the world might end. So we might as well get married now. And my cousin-in-law makes really cute videos. So cute, they'll make you puke. Okay, so hi her. Maybe I'll get more rum, because she's only giving me one Mickey. I'm talking about you, Chantal. And this episode is also not brought to you in part by Sensi, but it is brought to you in part by someone who works for Sensi. My buddy's girlfriend that I work with, never met her before, but this is her second package because this is the second time I've filmed since she's wanted to sponsor me. Sensi, for all your manly smelling needs. And look, this one still has water on it because I just used it in the shower. This is Mystery Man Body Wash, Body Gel, White Cedar, Green Verbena, and Bergamot. What else is this? I haven't even opened them yet because I wanted to. Mystery Man Hand Soap, White Cedar, Green Verbena, and Bergamot. That's pretty much. These are the same things. I can put both of them on my body. Look at that. Just run out. And then I have Mystery Man Hand Cream. It still has the safety on it. With sunflower oil and aloe. White cedar, green verbena, and bergamot. I love that. Okay. So, and this is also some stuff for your laundry. I know we both smell, Billy and I, because we work outside with grass, and grass smells like shit. And our feet smell. You can put that on that stuff. So thanks, Mel. If you guys want some of this stuff, you just got to give me a call. Or slide into the DMs of Scotty Does Know podcast on Instagram, and we'll get you some stuff. Like, look at all this cool stuff. This is By the Sea Scent Circle. You get together with your friends. Instead of having a drum circle, you have a scent circle. Thanks, Mel. Thanks for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. And you know what? Thanks for coming back. I know it's been a while. It's been quite a while. The world's ablaze. I've been busy. Work's been busy. I filmed a proof of concept of movie 58. It's not called movie 58. It's called 58. And that will should be some big stuff. So I'm super excited for you guys to see that. And stay tuned for all that new info. I also got poo on me today at work. Dog poo. Lots of it. Went all over my face. And also, not sure if you noticed because my posture is terrible and I've been slunched over. But the merch is finally in. And most of you have gotten it. I know, Keaton, you haven't gotten yours. And Amber, I'm sending yours very soon. And I even brought a live model in to show the other part off. This is just a t-shirt. Come on. Hi. This is my lovely girlfriend. She's helping me tonight. Yeah, come on.
I don't know if you can see me.
Look. So, for everyone, that's learned. Not learned, like a house of learned doctors. And you like your Scotty Does Know merchandise.
Yes.
And you feel really good when you go outside and see people seeing you in your Scotty Does Know merchandise.
Yes.
Thank you.
That'll good.
Thank you very much. Round of applause, everyone, for her, Emily. And she's actually my production manager tonight because Renee bailed. No, Renee's working. She's working. New segment, SBTV update. This is just me talking about shit that's going on in the world. Cancel culture is at an all-time high. And I'd like to... Chris D'Elia, he's gone. So everyone who tried to relate me to him is a piece of shit. That guy's like a rapist. So that's not good. Is Michael B. Jordan on that list? Isn't he like Shane Gillis? I know from SNL is going. We have some others here I wanted to pull up. Getting canceled. I didn't even know that was I knew it was a new thing. But, yeah. People left, right, and center are getting canceled, as in, like, even Ellen DeGeneres, fine. And it wasn't even her. Supposedly, it was, like, a manager on... It wasn't even actually Ellen, and everyone was going up in arms. Abby Lee Miller of Dance Moms, former Dance Moms reality star Abby Lee Miller, won't see her new show air on Lifetime. Because the other moms accuse her of making racist remarks on the show. So eat it, Abby Lee Miller. Another thing why you just don't be racist. Hartley Sawyer was fired from his role in The Flash, and he was even posted in solidarity with protesters, prompting racist, misogynistic, and generally problematic tweets from 2012 to resurface as users attempted to point out his apparent hypocrisy. Cops has been canceled. Live PD has been canceled. Obviously saw that coming. All cops should be canceled at the moment until they figure their shit out. Vanderpump Rules cast member Stassi, or Stacy, spelled Stassi. Very confusing. Spell it right. Spell it regular. They were fired over past racist behavior. Good for you. Being fired, you dummy idiots. Gone with the Wind is now not streaming anymore. Classic. Yeah, so that's cancel culture for you right now. I didn't know what to do, really. I didn't know what if I was going to continue doing this anymore, but I'm going to use this entertainment platform to do some sort of good. I'm going to try. Because if I don't, then I'm just another one of the ne'er-doers that are just ruining this planet. Yeah. And rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. That is my SBTV update. Thank you for listening. And good night. No, we're going on. Now we're moving into ghosts, motels, and sand. Haunted. We're going to the world famous Clown Motel in 521 North Street, 521 North Main Street in Tonopah. This motel has received attention for years, and it's a one-of-a-kind theme, as well as many haunted tales about the property. It was featured in one on the Travel Channel in the NY Post in 2017. However, the motel started trending on Twitter recently after Thriss published an article that interviewed Hum Anand, the hotel's owner, or rather CEO of the Clown Motel. I wonder if he has a business card that says that's what he does, and no one takes it. I don't like clowns. Motels are shady anyways, and it's right by a cemetery. There's over 200 clowns in this thing. It looks petrifying. It looks like something that you would experience on DMT while playing an arcade game, and then someone came and bullied you in a clown costume. This Ham Anand was not a fan of clowns to begin with, and now he owns a clown motel. He went to a circus in his native country of India, and he was not a big fan. However, the then 14-year-old was persuaded by a friend to return and give it another shot. At this time, something struck Anand differently: the clowns. I fell in love with that character. What character? That's creepy. And now fast forward to 2017, when this article was released. Anand has amassed a collection of 200 clowns. He moved to Vegas to help his family manage their 2 hotels. And later that year, he bought the thing, turned it into a world-famous clown motel. And now people say they hear footsteps, knocking, and voices. By the looks of it, most rooms take on a circus-like aesthetic coming from the unoccupied, but they're saying most of the things come from the unoccupied rooms. And that's about it for that segment, because you can go if you want to see it. I don't give a shit about a clown motel in Nevada. Can't even go there right now anyways. He has themed rooms including the Friday the 13th room, a Halloween room, and an exorcist room, and a knit room. Cool. Isn't the whole motel it? It's a it motel. Then you should be sued. Facts I do like. Cathay Williams was the one and only female Buffalo soldier posing as a man named William Cathay to enlist in the 38th Infantry in 1866. She served for 2 years before a doctor discovered that she was a woman, leading to her discharge. 2 years she spent as a man leading the Buffalo, like in an infantry Buffalo soldier. What's that girl's name? Amanda Bynes that played She's the Man. She did it for what? Like a semester in university? Try 2 years, bitch. And being black. Try it. Another one is journalist Ida Wells Barnett refused to give up her racial car seat for a white man in 1884 and bit a conductor on the hand when he tried to force her out. She was dragged off the train. She sued the railroad and initially won. But then because they were all terrible back then, the decision was overturned. And at least that conductor has a missing chunk of his hand. My final fact that I like for today is Chadwick Boseman filmed, from what I see here and what I've counted, is over 8 or 9 movies while battling stage 3 colon cancer. So, those are good. Those are pretty good facts I like. I should have started with the facts I don't like and then ended on facts I do like, but I messed it up here. So, facts I don't like. Robert Pickton was a human at one point, and the fact that I hate it is that he's Canadian. And if you don't know who he is, that's a good thing. He's dead now, but he was a pig farmer back in like the early 1900s in British Columbia and killed over 40 women and got away with it all as a pig farmer. And he never trusted a pig farmer. 4 times as many people get killed by vending machines than they are fatally bitten by sharks. So fuck off with killing sharks and go out and kill vending machines. Chop the vending machines cords off and throw them back to the business and see if they can do anything with it. Like a shark can't do anything with its fin when you chop it off and throw it back into the water. R. Kelly married a 15-year-old at the age of 27. He did. That's a fact I don't like. Fuck R. Kelly. If you see him, pee on him. Pee on him. And like I said, my last episode, I'm only going to be doing black artists from now on in my Scotty Does Know a Thing or tune. And this one is sitting by the darkened bay, watching the clouds roll. I don't even know if I did it right. I'm doing Otis Redding, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Otis Redding wrote this with guitarist Stephen Cropper. It was recorded by Redding twice in the 1967, including once just days before his death in a plane crash. The song was released on Stax Records' Volt label in 1968, becoming the first posthumous single to top the charts in the U.S. It reached number 3 on the UK singles charts. Redding started writing the lyrics to the song in August 1967 while sitting on a rented houseboat in Sausalito, California. He completed the song in Memphis with the help of Cropper, who was a Stax producer, and the guitarist for Booker T and the MGs, Green Onions, which I did. If you've been reading and listening and watching, you would see. Otis Redding on the vocals, Booker T. Jones, Isaac Hayes on the keyboards, Stephen Cropper on guitar, Donald Dunn bass guitar, Alan Jackson Jr. on the drums, Wayne Jackson trumpet and trombone, and Andrew Love on the saxophone. I think the song is fantastic. Go give it a listen if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's that. That is that. Scotty does know a thing or two. I feel a little rusty today, but it's okay. It's going to be a really quick one because I don't know if anybody has time to do these anymore. But I do. And now, I'm going to dim the lights here. You don't have to dim the lights. I'm just kidding. I do it in post. It's a reading from the Book of Gangsters. I don't even remember where I left off last one. So, I'm going to go back to Bonnie and Clyde. If we left off where I think we left off, it was here. Clyde was involved in his first murder, the 27th of April, 1932. The victims were the parents of one of Clyde's childhood friends, and they died when Clyde and his accomplices tried to rob the couple's music store. This was to be the beginning of a long string of murders for Clyde. So much so that when Bonnie's mother insisted that he had not been involved in the music store murder, against all evidence that he was, she said, since he later killed so many men and admitted that the killings to us, I believe he told the truth about the affair. Bonnie and Clyde terrorized the Southwest thereafter, pulling robberies with one or two accomplices, and every so often kidnapping a police officer, sometimes as a hostage, and sometimes just for the heck of it. Almost always turning their victims loose far from where they picked them up. One evening in the fall of the same year that the music store murders had occurred, Clyde and the three of his boys, including number one accomplice Raymond Hamilton, stopped by a barn dance. They'd been drinking quite a bit, and a debate broke out as to whether they, wanted men of all of them, should go to a public function like a barn dance. The county sheriff and his deputy approached them to see what the argument was about. Barrow and his gang panicked and killed the officers with a hail of lead. It was typical of almost inadvertent way in which the Barrow gang committed its many murders. In the heat of the moment, human life lost all of its value for them. So caught up were they in their own objectives, no matter how petty. Bonnie and Clyde had by now really caught on with the popular press, and news of Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker included quite a few exploits that were not really theirs. A sort of a Robin Hood fever of positive sentiment for the pair and their gang had developed among the populace. Even in the face of the fact that increasing numbers of innocent citizens were being killed in robberies and accidents such as the barn dance fiasco by these lunatics, Bonnie and Clyde. Adding to this dramatization of their exploits were the notes and comic photographs of themselves that Bonnie and Clyde supplied to newspapers. They were giving them out like hotcakes. Here, take a photo of us. Well, we killed all these people because we're badass and we don't have Instagram and we got to get it for the gram or for the papers. So the little boy in the corner can be, hear ye, look at the new photo of Bonnie and Clyde. Look how good a dress is. Who knows what she's wearing? Probably Armani. It all amounted to a self-glorifying publicity campaign that actually gained the Barrow gang an untold number of accomplices. In terms of people who would not tell police when they cited Bonnie and Clyde, and also in the terms of police who would hide them in their houses for a few days, traps were set, ambushes laid, in all points bulletins sent out over the wires in order to snare the Barrow gang. But Clyde's peculiar sixth sense seemed to warn him whenever the trap was about to close, and he and his gang invariably effected a disappearance from the vicinity. Sometimes, as we have already said, kidnapping an officer for insurance, only to set him free hundreds of miles from his place of origin. Raymond Hamilton, one of his accomplices, had another yen to dance one night in Michigan, and, waxing talkative with his partner, soon found himself in jail facing extradition to Texas, where he was given 263 years in the slammer for his exploits. See you later, Raymond Hamilton. And that's today's episode. Thank you for everyone coming back. I know the Instagram page has been a little quiet. That's fine. You don't need it anyways, right? I know the SoundCloud page has been quiet, and I know that I pay for the premium that's taking out monthly payments for me that I haven't been using for, so I'm going to use that. If you want some merch, please let me know. Thank you for coming. And if your hands are numb at night and you wake up and they're numb on the palm and like one of your index, like your ring finger and your thumb are numb, you might have carpal tunnel. Thank you and good night.